Shalom, shalom, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashim, Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushua, Wabu Rak Wadash, Kabal Kabanium, Washmak Malium, Wakwam Yasha Allah, Ahab Atham. And real quick, I want to go over this quick video just to show you that, hey, you got to understand what a distraction is. What are these distractions? What is a strong delusion? Can I examine myself to see what's really going on? Can I examine myself to see, like what's good for me? What's meat for me? You know what I'm saying? What's a distraction in my life? Do you have any distractions in your life? Because of what you got to understand, a lot of you men are just, it's very worldly. You don't see no distractions in your path. A distraction to you might be, I don't even know. Back in the world, I was never thinking about no distractions. You understand? Because I didn't understand that I was in a strong delusion. That I was in the distraction. You understand? That's what you gotta be able to examine yourself, and sometimes you gotta talk to yourself. You understand? Because hey, you gotta understand this first. I want to pull this precept. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 33 and verse 12. It says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." You understand? Hey, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. The Lord is our portion. You understand? We don't have to continue to trust in a society. The Lord is our God, right? We're blessed. As soon as you're born on this earth, you're blessed, but at the same time, you're cursed. Because as the Lord told you in the book of Jeremiah, you understand? Cursed be the day wherein I was born. Also in the book of Job, you understand? But you're blessed because, hey, God, what did it say? Blessed be the nation whose God is the Lord, you understand? Your power is the Lord. And the people whom he have chosen for his own inheritance. Right, our inheritance is the Lord, and there's no other better inheritance than that. That's why we're the richest people spiritually. You understand? What else I want? Real quick. So, because that's starting off with a good note. You got to understand you're blessed. You understand? And it's not meat for you to just live how you want to live, not understanding who your God is, not understanding how you really should be living on this earth. Right, because the Lord has done this to our people. He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes. Right, you don't see the miracles. You understand? You're not seeing what's really going on with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes are blind. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has blinded your eyes to really see who your enemies is. The Lord has blinded your eyes to see, what manner of conversation you have and how it's wicked. The Lord has blinded your eyes to see that your actions aren't meet for your salvation. What's really important in these last days. Read on. Nor understand with their heart and be converted, and I should heal him. You understand? Because you got to understand with your heart, and the key word is understand. You have to understand with your heart, and then your Lord will heal you. Right? Because once you understand with your heart, you're going to be converted. Once you understand why we're in this predicament. Yeah, right? You might have heard somebody talk about it. But once you understand why we're in this predicament. Once you understand why you can't stop smoking. Once you understand why you can't just stop, having unmoral sex. You understand all the other sins that people get into. When you understand why it's graven into your mind to not really care about the Lord. Right? That's when you're going to be converted. Right, and let me get this precept real quick. I was thinking about. What's that? Yeah, the classic. Right, Hosea 4:6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." You understand? And that lack of knowledge comes from our knowledge being stripped from us. You understand? It comes from that knowledge being taken from us, and our people just don't want it. Our people don't really care for it. That's why the Lord said, I blinded your heart. I've covered your heart, blinded your eyes. Right? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no more priest to me. Our people don't want to be priests. You hear the word priest, you think of a so-called white man. That is ridiculous. You understand? We are the priest of the Lord. You understand? Did the Lord not say Judah is the lawgiver? You understand? We are the priests of this world. That's why we are a light unto the world. That's why the Lord said, for I am a light unto the world, be ye followers of me, in the book of John, right? Chapter 12 and verse 48 on down. You understand? Reading on. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, that's plain upon tables. You don't know no laws of the Most High, and I don't know all of them myself. That's why I got to keep working, right? That's why you men in the truth got to keep working. I will also forget thy children, right? And we are those children today, because the Lord, right now we're remembering our God, of course, but as a whole nationwide base, the Lord has forgotten us. You understand? We kind of, he look at us here in America. We still smoking weed, being niggas. He like, yep, yeah, all right. They're not ready yet, right? They're not repentant yet. They don't really want this kingdom, right? They still gotta go through hell, right? Stare at the white people's spirit to push out them vaccines, defile their body some more, right? Put them through some more hell, right? Put it in the spirit of another cop to put somebody else to death. You know what I'm saying? That's really how it's gonna go down. You gotta understand what these distractions is. These distractions gotta have people lost. You understand? So you gotta be able to discern these distractions. Stay focused. Stay focused on the kingdom. You understand? Set thy heart aright, like it tells you in the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 2 on down. Right? This First Thessalonians. I think I do 2 Thessalonians. Yeah, I do 2 Thessalonians, even though that's a good precept too. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11, right? And it reads thus. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. You understand? And as a nation of people, we're going to continue to perish because we're being deceived in unrighteousness, right? According to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse number 25, keeping the law is their righteousness. You understand? Because right now we contrary to the book of James chapter 2 and verse 14, we have no faith and we have no righteousness. We have neither one. We have neither one. We're kind of destitute out here. You understand? Because they receive not the love of the truth. Right? The love is the truth. The love is... Did not the Lord say the truth will set you free? You understand? Reading on. That they might be saved. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion. And we got to come out of these strong delusions. These strong delusions is these distractions. You understand? Oh, and I want to get an account of a distraction, right? 2 Samuel, the 11th chapter. Right? But... we got to understand what these strong delusions is. We got to come out of these strong delusions, right? Keep our minds focused, right? Keep our minds focused on the kingdom. Keep our minds focused on these scriptures, right? Because that's our rest, right? Did not King David say in the book of Psalms, chapter 119, right? I delight in thy precepts. You understand? Let me get this account before I forget it. In 2 Samuel, the 11th chapter. I think I want see if I can get some help real quick. Right, 2 Samuel 11 and 2. This is an account of a distraction. And what you got to understand, in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11, it said, and the Most High shall send a strong delusion amongst us, right? So let's look at how strong a strong delusion can be. You understand? 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 2. You got to understand, King David was an extremely righteous man. Extremely righteous, right? And it reads, and it came to pass in the evening tide that David arose from his bed. So David is just getting up. He's just getting up, right? Kind of wipe the stuff out of his eyes, right? Kind of stretch a little bit. And you Jake, when you get up and you tired, you kind of sit on the edge of the bed, kind of put your head, put your forehead in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just sit there for like a cool 5 minutes. Like, damn, I got to get back up. Especially nowadays, we got to go to work. You understand? We got overnight jobs. We got to drive to damn Virginia. You understand? For this damn work. That David arose from his bed, right? And he walked upon the roof of the king's house. You understand? And back then, we don't have that now. Certain men, you might be blessed with riches because money answers all things. Like it tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes, you understand? 12 and 7, I believe, right? But he got up and he went to go enjoy a view. And from the roof, he saw a woman washing herself. Boom. There go to strong delusion. There go to distraction, right? And we got to understand that these women, they're doctrines too, right? Right? Women are doctrines. The same, because the Lord uses similitudes and multitudes, like it tells you in the book of Hosea 12 and 10. You understand? Everything is double to that which is, like it tells you in the book of Job, chapter 11, verse 6 on down, right? And these women, right, even they might be beautiful, right? Or they can be ugly, right? But they're going to distract you, like it tells you in the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and 7 on down. You understand? Right? And there's many things that can be likened to a woman, like us as a nation, like it tells you in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 2 on down. You understand? Right? And this woman, you can break this down to where as though, yes, this is actually a woman, but these doctrines, right? You might look out and you see them washing themselves, right? You know, you see, you don't got to keep the commandments, right? The Most High's Son, Yahweh Shai, came and did them away, right? You kind of getting what's the word? Subdued, right? You getting seduced. You understand? Whatever the doctrine may be. I don't really pay attention to too many doctrines other than what the Lord gave me. But the point is, right? David, he woke up, he went on the roof, and he said, and from the roof, he saw a woman washing herself. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon. You understand? Hey, and the Most High, he can put certain women in your life that's very beautiful to look upon, right? He can put certain doctrines in your way that's very beautiful to look upon, right? What's beautiful to look upon, you men that's in the world? That weed, right? Hey, it's natural. It's natural, brother. It came out the earth. What's wrong with it, right? I only use it for therapeutical, resource, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a very beautiful upon you. And that's that strong delusion that you got to come out of. For you men in the truth, right? Slothfulness. Right, let me kick back, you know what I'm saying? Turn the movie on for a little bit. Right, I read them all. Right? The Lord said, "Deprive not thyself of a good day." And He using the scriptures to Slakia. You're using the scriptures to promote that wickedness, like promote the slothfulness. You understand? That's that very beautiful doctrine. That's that beautiful woman. And David sent and inquired after the woman, and one said, "Is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite?" And David sent messengers and took her, and she came unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness. Right? And it reads, David sent messengers and took her, and she came unto him and lay with her, right? For she was purified from her. The point is, brother, you gotta understand when these strong delusions is in your way. You gotta understand when the Most High put them in your path, right? You gotta discern. You gotta have that discernment to see, oh no, that's a distraction. No, that's Satan. You understand? I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? This Sirach 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble, I believe. Sirach 2 and 2. Right. It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Right. Cleave unto him and depart not away. Right. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7 real quick. Set thy heart aright and understand when these strong delusions is coming upon you. You understand? Salaki, let me find what I want. Right, and set thy heart aright. What's that? That's a part of that, right, is chasing after this wisdom. You understand? Because when you chasing after wisdom, when you're on fire, when you meditating on precepts, like it tells you in the book of Psalms, chapter 119, you understand? When you meditating on these precepts and you're on fire, you're thinking about the Lord, you got your forefathers on your mind, right? That's Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 11. All good things come together to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hands. And that's talking about wisdom, you understand? It's an innumerable amount of riches in wisdom hand. You don't need this world. You don't need your job. You understand? Yeah, you might need that to get by, because as I quoted earlier, money answers all things, right? But hey, wisdom is that's where your true riches is. And I rejected, and I rejoiced in them all, because wisdom goeth before them, and I knew not that she was the mother of them. You understand? Right? So continue to chase after wisdom. Understand what distractions is on your path. Understand when the Most High is going to set them strong delusions in front of you. You understand? And discern them, right? And keep pushing in this truth. Shalom. Ahab Atham.